Hello and welcome back to Sorcery, my friends. As you can see, I have had a haircut. There is no more scraggly beard and bushy wild hair. I'm looking rather dashing, if I do say so myself. Yes. But anyway, back on topic. We've just left Cantrapani, and I believe we were just about to climb into the hill and explore. Let's go for the mines. Yes. So we'll go that way. Cool. Leaving Cantrapani behind marks the true start of the wilderness. Beyond that tiny outpost, there are scattered homesteads and Kare, a thriving city port, but all are touched by cruelty, isolation, and fear. The backlands and the long shadow cast by Mampang Fortress darken everything. And now, with the crown stolen, things can only grow worse. In the long years since Kalana the Reformer formed the alliance, the crown has been passed from kingdom to kingdom every 4 years, ensuring each one has its turn to lead, but no more. Ruddlestone, Lendelland, Galantaria, and Bryce have all enjoyed its power, but not Anal Land. When the crown came to Anal Land, it was stolen by the birdmen from Zaman and carried off to Mampang. With the crown, the Archmage will be unstoppably powerful. There is no chance of sending an army against him. A military force would not survive the journey. So here you are, a lone hero, walking the long path to Mampang alone. 5 minutes later, you reach a fork in the road, and the sergeant, for all his eyesight, hadn't mentioned this. What is this? It's a fork in the road. The road splits around the base of a gigantic tree, but does not rejoin on the other side. To the left, the path winds down into a valley, and the right rises up a slope towards the first thick forest of the hills. Let's look right. It's hard to see much further uphill. The forest is sudden and thick, and the path narrow. It may be hard going in that direction, but the hills will involve a lot of climbing, and eventually you may get a decent view of the next leg from the top of the ridge. Let's have a look left. You pause to consider the lower route. There is a river there, and the path follows the left bank. It is a safer route, secluded and protected, but the curve of the landscape will mean you are almost backtracking. You are about to make your choice when you hear a faint cry from somewhere close at hand. Let's have a look around. You look around and finally up into the branches of the tree. A pair of wizened, calloused feet are dangling down over your head. About to drop on you, perhaps? Who is there? You call. The voice cries again, a little more boldly this time. Up here! Help! Help! I can't get down! It is the voice of a feeble, wiry old man, though he didn't sound very feeble, funnily enough. Stepping back a little, you can see him clearly, as thin as sticks and dressed in dirt rags. Well, let's see what he's hiding from first of all. What are you hiding from? How the old man got up the tree is a puzzle, even, not a puddle. That'd be strange, but okay. He must have been escaping from someone fearsome to climb so high. What are you hiding from? You cry. Damned Elvins, he replies. I was travelling from Dumpus to the outpost settlement in Anal Land, but I were waylaid by Elvins, robbed me blind, all but took me eyes, and left me up the tree. I keep getting older, you see. We all do, but some worse than others. Climbed up, but now I'm too old to get down. Right. Okay, you're a bit of a weirdo. Let's climb up towards you. That seems safe. You swing yourself up onto the lowest branch of the tree, and the old man shrieks in alarm. Oi! He calls, trying to retreat along the branch. What do you want? A few branches above him, you notice a buzzing beehive. Well, let's help the man down first, I suppose. You reach up and grab the old man by the waist. He is light as a leaf, and within a moment you have lifted him to the ground. Thanks for that, he remarks, brushing himself down and almost knocking himself over in the process. I was starting to get a bit, perturbed, but I'm on the safe now. He seems remarkably confident, considering that the slightest stumble might break him into bits. Well, oh, hold on, mate. What do I get in return? Right. The old man nods. Only fair. He presses a page into your hand. It is a page torn from a spell book. This might be some use to you. I found this. Just found it mine. Don't go asking how, but it's no good to me anymore. Okay. Yeah, let's take it. You take the page and put it into your pack. So let's climb up to that beehive. Leaving the old man sighing with gratitude on the ground, you climb higher through the branches of the tall tree. The beehive hangs like a ripe fruit from the very highest branch. A huge number of bees dance in and out in a swarm. Let's use some magic, try and get rid of them. You get your balance enough to free your hands for a spell. Right. What can we do? Hover in the air, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Cast lightning, that also seems a little bit poor. I can grow, that was big. Cause slowness. Go make them slow, I guess. Or I can control them. Let's control them, that seems fun. Law! You cast a spell, concentrating on the swarm that surrounds the beehive. You feel your mind taking control of theirs, several hundred small consciences falling under your will. You lead them like a general directing an army, away from the hive, allowing you to clamber up and relieve them of a sucking honeycomb and a nice ball of beeswax. That's a nice trick, the old man remarks. You stash your finds into your pack. Light is fading. It's time to move on. Oh, the man cries suddenly. Do you want to hear me riddle? I heard it from Elvins. Alright then, yeah, why not? So you gesture with a hand from speak. Sim through, it sees you not. A stinging beast in a box not left. To go the key in his lot. To go the witch of lot bereft. It's nonsense, clearly. You nod once, then turn your attention to the path ahead. Right. That means quite literally nothing to me, so cool. Right. The high route seems most secure, in a valley where you can be most easily observed from a field and led astray. But out in the hills, you can go whichever way you choose. Of course, when night falls, it may be cold and exposed up on the slopes, but no matter. This journey was never destined to be easy. You begin the climb, letting the old man's jabbering fade quickly away. The path winds upwards onto the hills and into the cover of a wood. The afternoon sun glints through the trees and plays tricks on your eyes. Every so often you catch a glimpse of some strange-shaped animal or other watching you. You only find that it is the silhouette of branches and leaves caught at an odd angle. After an hour's walk, you are starting to feel hungry. Yeah, let's stop and eat. Why not? That seems like a plan. You clamber to the top of a low stone dolmer and then sit and pull out the sugary honeycomb and eat while admiring the view down the hillside. Through a break in the trees, you feel better for your rest. Cool. So it's time to move on, I guess. You stand and put your pack on, which you've been sitting to prevent any creatures from getting in, or any of your things falling out. Then you return to the path. The climb continues, with the path twisting this way and that. The air grows cold and the sun flickers on the horizon, then sets, making it hard for you to see your way. But the moon is full, and when twilight is done, it will be bright once more. Cool, let's make camp. But to tire yourself out on the first day would be inauspicious. You settle down to make a camp for the night in a natural shelter provided by the roots of 3 gigantic intertwined trees. Your backpack will serve for a pillow and your cloak for a blanket. Before settling to sleep, you check through your pack. You have 4 rations left. Let's settle down to sleep. You lay yourself out on the ground and are quickly asleep. The moon is full and high in the sky when you next open your eyes. You feel warm and more cozy than you did before, as if wrapped in a gigantic blanket. There is a pain in your leg. Oh, lovely. Some sort of derpy vampire bat. Cool. Slowly, you realise what is happening. A giant bat has settled on your chest and is feeding on your leg. Let's cast a spell. I know what I want to do here if we can. I very much know what we want to do. Looks like we can. Let's make it dance! Dance, my pretty! Dance! Jig! You raise the spell and play a sweet tune on the bamboo pipe. The bat begins to hop absurdly from foot to foot, spinning around and holding out its wings. You toy with the thing for a few minutes, then grab it in one hand and lob it away into the trees, where it takes flight, not to return. Smiling to yourself, you settle back down. Alright, so let's go back to sleep. Once again, the crown fills your dreams. Only now, instead of being hidden away in Mampang Fortress by the Archmage, you see it on the head of a burly villager from Cantrapani. Anyone can wear the crown, he declares to you. But wearing the crown, you are no longer just anyone. And then he points a finger at you that seems to crackle with energy, and you find yourself drawn towards him, commanded to do his bidding. Suddenly, you are surrounded by angry bees. You are walking towards a crack in the ground. It seems sure to swallow you whole. You stumble at its edge, about to fall. Apparently, I feel guilty. Cool. So, again, we'll leave it there. And you guys are absolute stars. Cheers for watching. And don't forget to leave a like or subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And as always, next will be up next week. Thank you. Goodbye.